What is going on, guys? Today we are back with another video, and we are not in northern Wisconsin. We are not in northern Minnesota, and it is snowing out today. We are down on the St. Croix River, kind of between Hudson and Prescott. We're going to be doing some walleye fishing. We just got out here in the blizzard today. Once again, I did not think it was going to snow today, but we were actually down here in September, and I was kind of intrigued by catching some fish on Leadcore. And that is what I wanted to do today. So me and Mitch, we got up early. We drove all the way down here, several hours down here, and to fish in a blizzard and in the freezing cold. But that's what we're gonna be doing today. We pretty much don't even have any jig rods in the boat. We told ourselves that we are gonna Leadcore some walleyes. And like I said, I know very little about doing this. I've done this one other time in my life, but hopefully we're gonna give some insight onto river fishing this time of year. And probably what is gonna be just a great opportunity to get out, if you live down here by the cities, to get out late in the fall and just catch a whole bunch of eater-sized walleyes is kind of the goal today. And yeah, stay tuned. It's walleyes, saugers, St. Croix River, late fall, snowstorm fishing. Stay tuned. We're gonna get it done.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, we are hooked up. Feel too bad. Just getting going out here. This one came on the old UV green shad wrap, and it does not feel. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Does not feel too bad in the snow flurries. Getting it done. Not just a little guy here. I'm not sure if we got a sauger or a walleye, but it's a start.
Which gives away where we are, right?
It does kind of, yeah, it does kind of give away where we are. Oh, look how pudgy this little guy is, though. There we go. Number one. Not big, but this river is loaded with fish. And a lot of eater-sized fish like this guy's here. He got it good. Trolling into the current at about 1.2, 1.3. Nice and slow. Water temps are going down, and oh my gosh, he was not getting out. I'll tell you that right now. There we go. Number one on the board. Let's get more. Let's get bigger. Talk to me.
I think I caught a walleye.
Hooked up. Fish on.
Or is it a muskie?
Turn your clicker off before everybody yells at you in the comments
I
section.
don't care what people say. Everyone has comments for me.
Oh, we just had another one whack it. Did you see that?
On which one? That big one?
Outside, yeah.
Oh man.
You evaded capture though.
We might be in the spot. What are we fishing on?
Is he a netter?
No.
You sure? I'm gonna net him just in case.
Yeah, actually, this is a good fish.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was. We were turning into it.
Yeah. I'm nervous. I'm nervous now. No, not at all. It's probably the wrong kind. It usually is.
Oh no, that's the way a walleye digs.
Get a shot of that rod.
I think you got a bite.
That's what the fish looks like. Man, he's staying deep. Ready to net for me there,
yeah,
young lad?
Nice walleye. Oh, it's a nice sauger, Mitchell. That's a really nice sauger.
That's a huge one, isn't it?
That's a big sauger, I think anyways.
Yeah, I think yeah, it is.
I am no sauger expert.
Looks like a big, fat sauger.
But that's a nice one.
Cool, that's my first one.
PB sauger. Title the video.
What is that?
Title the video. This guy caught his PB small or sauger.
PB sauger.
Just,
world record.
Just out here crushing PBs
Question
today.
Mark. All right, boys, check it out. Huge, big, fat sauger. My first one. Trolling cranks on the St. Croix. A couple river rats out here.
Nice work.
Cold.
Putting it together.
Beautiful summer day.
Beautiful summer day out.
I'm back in the water, eh?
Yeah. All right, hooked up. Another fish on. Just caught that nice sauger. This is not as big. This is on that same flicker minnow. Not a big one. But a nice little sauger. Mitchell gets to reel in all the big fish, and I just get stuck with these ones for now. But
yeah.
Hey, never done this before this time of year. We were here once in September. We're catching a few so far.
This color is hot.
We got to work on getting some bigger ones. Rolling.
All right, I have a fish on right now. Check out this rod.
The old 11.5.
Get a good look at that thing.
Outside rod.
Just a beast.
Nice for spreading lines.
Yeah, or you can put it inside. I want to get big here.
If you want to tangle stuff.
Yeah.
Decent.
I've never fished with 11-foot rods, so I really maybe a something.
Ooh, nice sauger again. Bring him on over.
Let me back up 20 feet.
Nice eater sauger.
Alright, nice little sauger here. Slowly putting a pattern together, which is not much of a pattern, but it's pulling lead.
Nice 16 incher.
Cranks at about 20 feet down. Here we go.
Beauty. Pretty close. That's still pretty close, or are we good? Good. Alright. So one thing that's been super crucial today is keeping bottom contact, or at least making bottom contact now and again too, right? And this is something that's really important whenever fish need to be triggered, and a lot of times late in the season. So low, you can say whatever you want about trolling speeds. Obviously, a lot of times midsummer we're going to be going a lot faster than we are late in the season or very early in the season. We're trolling crankbaits, and about the slowest I ever go with cranks is about 1 mile an hour to kind of 1-2 is a lot of times the slowest range you're going to be going when the water is really cold. But a lot of times you can go a little bit quicker and keep making bottom contact, and bottom contact is huge, especially when the water is cold, and you need some kind of triggering aspect, right? In the summer, a big triggering aspect is speed, going very fast, which is a very popular way to fish with Leadcore. In the fall, a lot of times, and in the early spring, making that odd bottom contact is very crucial. That's what we're doing today. Leadcore gives us a huge advantage because unlike most crankbaits you're gonna run, they're gonna have a maximum depth, right? And we're really trolling anywhere from like 15 feet to like 30 feet of water. And one thing we're doing is, we're constantly messing with our reels. We're constantly letting more line out if it's getting deeper and bringing line up if it's getting shallower. And most crankbaits, like I said, they're gonna have that average diving depth, right? You let that thing out 75 feet and it's gonna be 12 feet down. You let it out 175 feet and it's gonna be 13 feet down. So you're not gonna be able to achieve a lot of depth like that. But when trolling Leadcore, if we're in 30 feet and we have a bait that only goes 3 feet down, we can get that bait ticking off the bottom. What we're fishing is a lot of sand and a lot of kind of loose gravel, some gravel spots. And super crucial when the water is cold to be knocking bottom. And like I said, if we come up into 15 feet, I'll reel some line in just to make sure we're kind of hitting. Now what I don't want to be doing is just watching that rod tip just go like this the whole time, just pounding through the bottom. I kind of want to get it to a spot where it's running clean, dunk, 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 running clean, running clean, dunk, 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 running clean, and just kind of in and out like that. And that's going to be about perfect. Skipping the bottom, huge triggering quality when you're fishing crankbaits. That's definitely a large part of why we're catching fish today.
All right, what do you got?
We got another fish on. It's getting fun. We're catching a lot of fish. Not a lot of real big stuff yet, but it is fun nonetheless. Doing the same thing I do pretty much every day, which is a lot of this inland jig fishing this time of year. It is fun to come somewhere else, do some experimenting. We were down here once in September where we caught fish doing this. We are catching a lot of fish today. A lot of big ones? No, but
that guy's over there hacking up a lung from ripping that dart.
a nice little launcher sauger right there. Probably your perfect little 15-inch keep it size. These are some cute little guys, and they are feisty little fish. I like the sauger for sure. Super fun. Let's let them go.
Reel them all in.
Go. Fish on. All right, guys, one little tip. When you're dealing with current, so obviously when you're going into the current, you can go slower. When you're going with the current, you gotta go a little bit quicker to get that same action on the baits. Overall, especially when the water's cold, I like going into the current because you can go slower and get good action out of a bait. But going with the current like we are right now, instead of reeling up our lines and going a little ways. Decent fish here. Decent fish here. Nice little eater-sized sauger. But when you're going with the current, got to go a little bit quicker like we are now. Instead of just kind of reeling up our lines, we're just kind of blasting back with the current a little bit quicker. When we're going with the current, we're going about 1.8. And we're going against it, we're going about 1.4. And that kind of seems to be the deal. Especially when you're trolling cold water cranks, speed's a big deal. And there we go. Cute little sauger there, about a 15.5 incher. Let's let them go. See you later, buddy. All right, so if you guys are not familiar with this system, basically what we're doing today is we're fishing a lot of these big neck downs, which is by far and away not a secret. Like I said, I have no idea what we're doing. on a lot of these river systems. But hey, we're catching a few fish. So we're fishing a lot of these big neck downs. Anywhere you have a big section of river that narrows down into a funnel. It's a major bait fish attractant this time of year, really all times of year. And what we're kind of doing is we're picking out big pieces of structure around that. Maybe the outside, you know, this neck down might kind of go like this, and it might be 70 feet in the middle with kind of like 20, 25 foot flats, and we're getting up on those flats and working and kind of varying our depth, or something like that. Maybe you have a big point that runs out right by a neck down and fishing that point. But these neck downs are just magnets, and obviously a super quick and easy way to come out here on a big river system like this and get on fish.
All right, what's up?
All right, guys, we're hooked up. Fish on.
Does it feel like a nicer one?
I don't know yet.
You want the net?
I don't know yet. No net. Don't want to jinx it. It's kind of playing nice right now. Gotta make sure we're going the right direction here.
Nice fish.
Oh yeah, decent eater size one here. Another nice sauger. Oh yeah. Look at that. Just a ton of these size fish in this system. But hey, good eaters if you're keeping them. It's just kind of your standard like 16-incher right there on that flicker shad. I've only been here twice, like I said, and this one's been a hot bait both times. That little number 7 Berkeley flicker shad. I don't know anywhere where those things don't catch fish. These things are just stocky, healthy little buggers. Just let them go. Too cool. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for today's video. Just a quick little morning, early afternoon outing down here in the St. Croix. Did we catch a ton of big fish? No, we did not catch a ton of big fish. Is it always fun coming and doing something very different than we normally do? Absolutely, and that's always the goal. Because there's probably something going on where you can catch more and bigger fish. There probably is out here, but this is just kind of what we came here to do today. It was a lot of fun catching both saugers and some walleyes, and doing some late fall lead corn. And this is a bite where if you guys are living down here, you know, somewhere around the Twin Cities area, super easy bite to come and get out on. Obviously, this is going to stay open a lot longer than most lakes will, so you probably got a ton of time to come out here and do a lot of this late fall trolling and be successful and catch a whole bunch of saugers and walleyes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We're gonna reel up, we're gonna head back, we're gonna eat a burger. I know Mitch is excited about that, and we're gonna run back to the Northwoods and film something else tomorrow in the Winter Wonderland. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you're not yet, please subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. We'll see you next time.